And then we get to the center. He'll appear at either A or C. He's at A. Pop sprint. We are going to the left. To the left, to the left. Gonna reappear with a raid wide. After this, soft spread for lancing bolts. If you get one, you'll take it to the edge. Take your AoEs out, do not overlap them. Then swap to these and burn them down. This is an enrage mechanic. Get back in for another raid wide and stack up behind him. Wait for the purple AoE to go out. Once it's out, get out and stay out. Get out, stay out. Don't get got. And kill him before I have to call other mechanics.
Cloud of
He doesn't know him.
Yeah, I don't know him. I would have had Kate to back me up.
Flying, I was paying attention.
We would have had to somehow drag Azalea into the call, be like, call right and go.
Yeah. Okay, do not go too far up here if you are not a tank or a Perceptor. I think we're good to pick up wind mobs, though.
4 nice and close.
Hey.
Oh, trap is found.
Trap is found. Perceptors can get back to safety with the rest of us.
Pull back to the stairs, back to the stairs.
Watch out for the
And
AoE
focus on
from
the
these fans.
fans.
Big fan.
Also, Kate, I don't need you judging my
Kalka
gameplay.
has been slept.
We get a tank to... Oh, we need to pull it.
That Biblio's getting pretty close, though.
Yeah, but Kalka's been slept, so we gotta take care of it.
Okay.
Don't really have a choice there.
I mean, they can resleep it.
That's true. It buys us another 15 seconds.
Oh,
Or
there's
you're
that.
dead.
Okay,
A
nice.
sleep that never ends. Alright. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends.
Fire, don't start.
Some people started singing it, and knowing
Stop.
what it was.
Hey!
And they'll continue singing it forever, just because.
This is the song that never ends.
That's just gonna be the
Goes
voice
on
call
and
for the...
on, my
It's gonna
friend.
be VC for the rest of the run. If you wanted calls, I'm sorry. I'm guessing the trap will be on the left, because it's always on the left.
No, it's on the
I hope you
ceiling.
didn't mind me taking the dog for a walk.
Taking
You took
Garfield
France for a walk?
I was taking the tall Viking for a walk.
Took
Alex, what are
Garfield
you
for a
doing?
walk.
Alex?
Alex does
I
what he's doing.
know where
See,
it's
it's on the
at.
left, what'd I tell you?
It's always
Makes
left,
me-
except for when it's right.
You're making me
Well, then
sweat.
it's
here,
stage
dude.
left.
Yeah, then it's stage left. It's left from
Yeah,
the
it's
chest
stage left.
perspective. When it's in the center, it's less funny. But,
Well, then it's left if you angle your camera right.
yeah. Alright, so we're going to be clearing out this hallway first. Please watch your dances and your sizes, because they can pull things from nearby rooms.
Yeah, watch that ass size.
I just realized we have like 3 Perceptors.
What that ass size do.
Clap
Pull
them
things
cheeks
from
though.
nearby rooms. When we get up near the
watch
logos,
that.
stay
Watch that
away
ass
from its
size.
path. You can stay
I
off
just
to the
realized
side of
we
the
have,
wall.
like, 3 Perceptors.
Trying to
Uh,
find the portal, but I'm done
Chest
with
is
that.
in lightning. The chest is in lightning.
Alright.
Oh, chest is across from chest, fog.
Alex has picked
So-
up the logos.
Soul, don't go
Focus
too
on
far.
sprite
in there.
first. Yeah, if you are a Perceptor, starting to percept rooms, you can do it from, like, outside, kind of like behind one of the pillars at the door. And that can tell you whether or not there's something close without, risking, aggroing anything.
There is a trap in lightning.
Yeah, there is a trap nearby in lightning.
Now, once we get up to ice and water, you can watch Chris's positioning on it, because he's gotten good at it.
Yeah. You want to be standing right near the pillars. You just percept right here, and that way you can tell if there is a trap nearby.
Because first, like, when you're first percepting, you're not really trying to...
Percepted a trap and then ran into it.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Everyone
done
makes
that before.
mistakes. So, Oza has made some... He's made a guide for the duel in DRS, and he's got gifs of, like, him walking into traps stupidly, just to show people what not to do. We are going down to lightning first.
Just as a little FYI, fire and earth rooms do not have any traps. Wind and lightning have one. Water and ice have two.
And you
Was
said
there
there was a
anything near
nearby
the door?
trap?
Yeah. There
Okay,
was a
wait.
nearby trap and like.
Do
There's
not
a
go
nearby.
into this room if you are not a Perceptor or a Tank. Stay out in the hallway if you are not a Perceptor or Tank. You're
There's a
pulling all of
Votoriga
the ads
still in
out.
Votorigas have a small point blank AoE.
Just pull out what you
We
can, yeah.
Found it.
Trap is found.
Yeah.
Trap has been found. Okay, once all the Votorigas have been killed,
Dodge these AoEs.
go out and get your chest, and then come right back out.
You can never count on AoEs to be stunned in here.
Anything else? in
Although
here?
whenever they do get stunned, it's fucking.
Right.
It's
So
terrifying.
we are getting the chests, and then we are going back to ice and water rooms. We will start with ice.
Bye, Leo.
Yes, Caitlin.
I'm bored. Hurry up.
You should have been here to join the main round instead of support, forehead.
Well, I couldn't because I was walking to the store.
Well, whose fault is that?
Maybe you
Yours?
should have walked
Uh,
faster.
Starting with ice room, is there anything near the door? Alex is starting to pull stuff.
Vikings have a small.
There's something near the
corner.
door.
Okay,
Vikings have a
all
small
three have been
corner
pulled.
AoE.
Perceptors are good to go.
Oh, okay. You're watching the
Yeah.
stream,
There's
right?
one.
Yeah. What?
There's two.
Dick.
And the portal's in
Hey,
here. Yeah,
what's
the
up?
portal's right here.
So 3 traps should be good for indoms. Let's,
Yeah.
Portal's in here. Be careful. It is near a trap. Once you
What's-
head through the portal,
Hey,
head
Alex,
to the right.
do you want to refresh before we go through?
Sure. Can a healer stay behind?
I'm still here.
Please?
Where's
Okay.
my Omega statue, Trans? What the fuck?
Maybe you should have bought it.
Why didn't you buy me one?
Maybe you should buy it with your own money.
No,
Omega
you just bought
law.
it for me.
Alright.
No, I ain't a
Right.
simp.
Yep. You're fire real simp.
5.
so
Four.
I,
Invuln. 2.
Hey.
1. Step in.
in my,
Hey, people
Persona
simp for
5,
me,
uh,
so.
in my Persona 5 Royal playthrough, I named my, my Thieves Squad, the Simp Squad.
Yeah.
And every time it gets brought up, it just gets funnier and funnier.
Stay on the sides of the staircase because there is a Kashun pest and it will come up the staircase.
Let's pull one of the frogs. I don't know if we have a
Traps
tank
near the
here
left.
in Guardian, but
We're almost there.
okay. I think we're starting to have Kalka. And, yep, Gesh is coming back anyway. Just grab Gesh when it gets here. I thought about grabbing a frog, and then like, I'm in Martialist. That's not too bad. And then you were already here.
What?
After this, we'll
It
grab
might
Kalka.
be north. Soul, don't go too far.
Alright, let's kill Kalka.
Put it to sleep.
High percent death, let's go.
Let's put it to sleep permanently. Fuck. Rest.
You gotta put it down for its nap.
Damn, I jinxed it. Alright, after this, we can grab the ice mobs. We do
Trap has
have...
still not been
Don't
found.
go too deep.
Yeah,
Trap
there
is-
it is. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Has been found.
Yep.
I fucking. It's always that trap.
That was
Please be careful of the Broncos. They do still have a wide walk range.
Trans. It's fat Brina. We've been
Everything about him is wide. There's big old round watermelons.
Oh, dude, Dude, I wish somebody could get a fucking picture of just the Parago's face and like stretch it out, and we just call it Wide Peepo BA.
Stop it.
I have a really fucked Wide Peepo happy in my my IRL friends Discord. It's great.
Big sad.
All right, Perceptors come with me. Perceptors come with me, so we can percept the runes coming up.
Alright, let's see if I fuck up this tray.
We will.
Shut up, Trans. God damn.
There's one giant trap in each of these rooms. To be careful. It covers a very big space, and if you're not careful, you will most likely set it off, and you will die.
Suck it, nerd. I didn't break the tray.
No, I didn't say break it. I said fuck it up. You manually put the thing.
No, I would not. I did not. You can't see me, but I'm flipping off my monitor right now. Or my second monitor right now.
I just noticed that a lot of people do not percept.
I thought that was just your default state, Kate.
What, resting bitch face?
No, just
No,
flip it off.
resting, flipping off the monitors.
Oh, yeah. Were you here when Yuki said that I had the, like, verbal equivalent of resting bitch face?
I mean,
you
he's
do.
not wrong.
Hey, fuck you guys, first of all.
Alright, please make your way to your rooms. Be careful if the traps have not been found in there yet.
Yep.
Your
I
rooms
think
should
the
be
last
marked
one
by your
we
party
found.
leads.
For anybody who is new and thinks that we are just abusing Caitlyn for no reason, we have been dealing with Caitlyn on for the past like year now. So
Fuck you.
Draco,
With her resting bitch face.
Draco, 1, wrong room. 2, you just took my trap.
I've got mine in fire still.
Okay.
Alex has the one in Earth. If you guys want, or if you want to just stack it up in Earth.
We'll deal with it later, but I was gonna save my trap.
Yeah, we can take the trap together if you want. I'm gonna pull the mobs away from it because my living
Okay.
dead is still on cooldown.
Yeah, mine is as well. Although yours is longer cooldown.
Draco.
Firail, I don't know how you trained Sai as a DE healer, but I just get this question
No.
where we get into the room and say where Sai says it will trans DE these.
I don't know if Sai DE healed anyone before me, but I think I might have been one of her first.
Nethros, are you wanting to take my fire trap, or are you doing something else?
I mean, I'll deal with it afterwards. I've still got 10 minutes left.
Oh wait, I went the
okay.
wrong way.
But I was gonna hold on mine.
I'll just pop this now, because fire's
Okay,
wonky.
That's fine. Alex says he has his.
Yeah, the
well,
one on Earth is fine. It's
Oh.
out of the way, so we're good.
Okay.
Alright, party leads, please do ready check. Ready checks.
I swear to God, I can spell ready check first.
No, you
try one of
can't.
these times.
No, you can't. You can't read.
I mean,
And party leads, put it
reading
in
doesn't have
shout
anything
chat.
to do with spelling.
I guess
Fun,
the
fun.
ones in the middle can use yell, but pretty much shout chat is the way to go.
Draco, you might want to pop the trap.
Do I torture the Lily by DEing on this?
DEing on fucking Tristitious.
Straightforward. It's just
Yes, Pog, let's do it. Yes, I want to throw shurikens at people.
Firail.
Okay, wind is ready, water is ready, support is ready. Okay, so
Ariel.
what's up?
Draco wasted his invuln, so we don't have anyone to pop the trap. Is another tank willing to come into ice room?
Just
you can
pull
just
don't
mobs
step in
away.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright,
Okay, so I want all tanks except for me, all tanks except for me have your tank stance on and be standing in your buttons. All tanks for rooms. Be in Magia Auto set to defensive, or Magia Auto off and automatically turn to defensive. If you are in Magia Auto offensive, you'll get clapped immediately. Is everybody in their buttons?
Yes, ice is in their button.
Okay.
Water too.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
these
just gonna
mobs can
trust
be
it.
deaf.
I am stepping in.
That's responding.
Yep, do not engage with the ads or with your tank until all mobs are pulled and established on.
One.
I asked my healers if they didn't mind me staying in Martialist for fire room. Because I
Nice.
can't
Finished.
stop, but I didn't want to.
Ice is finished.
Nice. Were y'all the ones who had all the good death luck?
Yeah.
Probably.
That was me. That was me. Yeah. I had all the good death luck.
One of these days, I'll bring death again.
Yeah, I'm just always building like other tray builds.
I just missed
No, not like this. I don't expect me to call Ozma today.
So you're gonna shadow call us, right?
No! I don't need a shadow call Ozma.
No,
I do.
shadow call with somebody.
Oh fuck no, dude! I'm playing
No.
I'm playing Ninja, dude. What do you fucking
Welcome back to the Riding Arena. This is where you can pick up your
May I
Bonus
get a
Bonus
healer?
chest.
Oh yeah,
Comms clear for the
healer
end
go
down.
with Alex.
Yeah.
What room? I can
Earth.
Alright, I'm on my way down there.
Thank you.
Hi, Sai.
Ice is just
Sai is awesome.
Ready?
What did he
5,
say? What did he say?
4,
You deserve it.
invuln, 2,
Fucking piece
1,
of shit.
step
I'm
in.
gonna kick his ass.
Okay, be careful heading into this next room because the hallway has new mobs.
Thank you.
In fact, there's one of them right there.
Also, Erlich, now we just need to make that transparent. It'll be a Discord emote.
Holy fuck, dude! I'm fucking screaming over that thing. I need that.
Hold up, I gotta go.
Wide people BA. Like,
Oh no.
please, God, yes.
All right. I have tank stance on still. I can pull a frog. I'm in martial,
Wait.
but I'm pulling a frog anyway.
Rock has been pulled. Keep Fire alive, or don't.
I mean, I know what I did.
Don't heal me.
Don't heal me. I
I'm
know what I'm
doing.
doing.
It's like we're gonna melt it before it matters, and Toy Hammer would have one-shot me anyway.
We just have to make fun of Icer every time.
I mean, yeah,
Really do.
he will never live that down.
Am I pulling? Okay.
I
We're
get it.
here.
Let's just grab the tomes.
Trans, can you tell Icer I said fuck you? I'm busy
Here,
doing
here,
a play
grab
right
the other
now,
one,
so I
so.
can't say anything. Thank you.
Don't worry.
There's
I
a
got you.
centaur. There's a centaur and his tall Viking friend. Go to pull the tall Viking.
Port is dead.
Sport is good. We have wiped.
Oh shit.
As a
Fucking
tradition.
yourself,
Every
coward.
The day support doesn't wipe is the day we I don't know. Actually clear the arsenal for once.
Imagine clearing the arsenal, Lamel.
You'll get the special A female.
Yeah.
God,
That would actually be pretty cool.
Sleep, sleep, please.
Sleep, sleep, it, sleep, sleep.
Yeah.
Home gang.
That is the tricky part about tanks rushing ahead to pull centaurs.
That's one
Hey, were
I
you on
don't
that
do.
run? Were you on that run where I we let a berserk go off?
On purpose?
No, it was an accident.
Oh, man.
Perfect.
Oh, was that when like 2 indoms refreshed?
Yeah, 2 enums refreshed off the centaur.
Yeah,
One of them
I
was
was-
me.
I was
Please
the
wait
other
on
one.
please wait on the left side for your shell refresh.
I remember that, Alex. That was an experience.
Trance, you wanna take this shit?
Sure. So we'll do Absolute Virtue, the third boss. Oh wait, do you want to do?
I was gonna say we might want to figure out as well if anyone in support needs it. But yeah, let's do Ozma platform.
Oh, support's all up here, voice call wise.
Oh, cool. Let's get a Ozma platform assignments done. So A platform is Earth and Fire. Can I get a main tank volunteer? I can do it if no one in Earth wants to, but
I mean, we have Alex, who technically probably can.
Alex, you want to main
Fine.
tank Ozma?
I'll, I'll main tank it, yeah.
Okay, I'll off tank.
Fine, you guys have a shell refresher up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Can I
people with shells, yeah.
can I get a primary bleed baiter for A platform, Fire Earth? Who was that? Did someone say something? No, maybe.
No.
Uh,
No one yet. at least.
Yep. Adrian will bait the bleed. And can I get a backup just in case? Healers are the best for this. Bards work well in a pinch. Technically, anyone ranged can do it.
I mean, I can do that too, Firio.
Alex will be backup. Awesome. Alright, B platform. Can I get a main tank? That is wind and lightning parties.
Yeah, 3 still will be main tank.
Alright. Can I get an off tank?
Off tank these nuts.
Off
Got
tank
him.
from
Someone in
wind
wind.
or lightning parties.
We only have one in lightning, so
Because I'm the only tank in lightning.
yeah.
Okay, any tanks in wind. If there's only one, then they are the off tank.
Wind
Who
group,
is-
who is your tank?
Hiroku, are you the tank in wind? We'll explain it out when we get there. Okay. We'll explain it out when we get there. We're just figuring out the assignments for it now to save time later. Can I get a primary bleed baiter in wind or lightning parties? Bleed baiting just involves going to the back of the platform when we tell you. It's doing a bleed off yourself. or shielding through it and getting back up with the group when we tell you. Alright, Toop can bleed bait. And then a backup bleed baiter just in case.
I'll do it.
Oh, if
that
anybody
Momo?
still has shell open, Cordelia needs it.
Who is saying the backup bleed?
Me, Alec.
Oh, Erlich, yeah. Didn't actually hear who it was. Alright, so C platform, can I get a main tank? That's ice and water parties.
Volunteering Draco.
Draco is main tank?
Yeah.
Okay, can I get an off tank from wind or from water or ice parties? Okay. Primary bleed baiter? Any healer or preferably healer, but bards or range also work.
I'll do
From-
it then.
Alright, Mormedian?
Yep.
Awesome. And then a backup bleed baiter just in case from ice or water parties. Soul, thank you. And that is all those positions assigned. Trance, the floor is yours for explanations.
All right, welcome to AV, the third boss. He's got some new looking mechanics, different than the ones that you've seen before, which just seem to be stolen straight out from other mechanics. He's a game of opposites, but we'll go into his minor stuff first. First, his raid wide is very high damage, so this is a good point where if you are new, make sure to let your parties know so that your healers can keep you topped up, and also maybe a good time to think about switching to defensive magia in order to not get clapped by those raid wides. His tank buster is an AoE tank buster, so this is where it is much more important that we keep the main tank separate from the rest of the group. We should have a main tank orientation marker set up for you, just to make sure that you're moving away from where the main tank is standing. Now, his last minor mechanic is what's going to be going out in between stuff that's going on, which is Medusa Javelin. Medusa Javelin is a large conal AoE, similar to what the water mobs do. This large conal AoE will petrify you if you get clipped by it, so please make sure to avoid it whenever it is called. Getting into his main mechanics, his first main mechanic is Eidos. Eidos will call 2 bracelets and a halo above his head. These bracelets will either be a light white color or a dark blackish purple color. If they are, this will affect 2 mechanics. The first mechanic is going to be puddles. Puddles will be large circles on the ground. These will either be the opposite color or the same color. If they are the same color, they will double in size and explode, where the opposite color will stay the same size and explode. So it is safe to walk over all puddles during the cast bar. It is unsafe to be on any puddles when the cast bar finishes. The way to resolve this mechanic is to be at the intersection of 2 opposite colored puddles, or the intersection of an opposite colored puddle and a wall. It sounds a little bit confusing, but if you need me to go over it again, I will. The next mechanic that the bracelets will affect is much simpler. It's a room split. There will be a light or a dark half. You'll just stand on whatever the opposite is. We'll call that up. Next is going to be Turbulent Aether. Turbulent Aether will mark 8 players with tethers, 4 with light tethers, and 4 with dark tethers. The tethers will also summon little portals where their orbs spawn. These portals are about the same size and shape as the one that we went through to get to the previous area. The only difference being their color. The way to resolve this mechanic, if you have a tether, is you're going to go stand physically your character inside a portal of the opposite color. There is only 1 person per portal, and if you are unable to make it to any portal for some reason, whether you hesitated, whether there was a Medusa Javelin in the way, whatever, take your orb to the edge of the arena and just let it hit you. It is better that you get hit by it alone, as it will apply a damage down to anybody that gets hit by it. It'll also hit for some hefty damage. After he does that, he will leave the arena and we'll have some proximities and then a triple room split. It'll be 3 room splits, one after another, and he'll come back down with another proximity and then just start repeating mechanics after his last new one, which is going to be Wyverns. Wyverns will spawn 2 Wyverns. We just call them Wyvern 1, Wyvern 2. We'll focus Wyvern 1 down with DPS, Death Wyvern 2 if we still have Death L available. If we do not have Death L available, we'll just focus both down with DPS. At the same time as this will be going out, there will be a set of tethers, so just listen closely to resolve those mechanics. One thing to keep in mind with the tethers is that before it is safe to resolve the tethers, there will be a conal AoE going out. So I will say wait for Medusa Javelin before resolving, and then tell you when to resolve. Does anybody have any mechanics-based questions for Absolute Virtue? Medusa Javelin? Verdusa Javelin?
Christ.
Oh yes, if anybody still has Shell up, Cordelia Mist needs it, and then the rest of support needs it. Cordelia, if you could go back with support. Looks like Momo is passing it up. And does his Ozma Shade show up when he leaves and the proximity markers come out?
Yeah, I maintained that 3 clones of Ozma appearing outside of the arena, or 3 clones of AV appearing outside the arena and doing AV mechanics, relative to their positioning, they are just AV shades. It's the same mechanic.
Oh yeah, let's get our tanks set up. Can we have a volunteer main tank up in the front? Nethrissa? Can we have a volunteer Wyvern 1?
Alex will do it. I'm off reflecting right now.
Okay. Alex will be our Wyvern tank 1. Can we get a Wyvern tank 2, Selkins?
Stop, don't do it.
A little potato that could.
Yeah.
Liliana Damaris is passing out bravery on the left. Support has already made it in, so let's go ahead and Nethrissa, are you gonna go refresh?
Yep.
Okay, let's get ready checks while Indoms are refreshing, and once we're all readied up, we will get a full time going. Please yell when your party is ready. No one screamed in the voice call. I am upset. Thank you.
Bees.
Alright. Ice, lightning, wind, earth, fire. We're waiting on water.
I think you can stop now.
That's
I'll mute you.
a tone that I've never heard from Fariel before.
The bees have taken over.
Good God, man, take a breath.
Nice
Alright.
lungs, bro.
Water is
Bees?
ready.
I'm
Yes, yes, Ehrlich,
that
that
was
was Fariel.
No, not my lugs are terrible. I just played Woodwind for like
Alright.
8 years.
We're gonna set a long pull time. We're gonna go with 46 flat. That's a minute from now.
Tank stance check, food check.
Re-razor check. Pure essence check.
Life check.
45 seconds.
Ultra vibration in 75.
If you
30
have
seconds.
Get away from the left, it's hard to click people.
Twenty seconds. 15. Pulling 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. LBs. 3, 2, 1. Main tank established. He's going to be starting us off with a raid line. Not right away, but get shields and heals ready for your party. Raid wide is going out. Bracelets. This is going to be all puddles are unsafe. Stay away from all puddles. Keep an eye on the way that they expand. Stay away from all puddles. We're going to have a room split up next after this Medusa Javelin dodge out of the funnel. Be getting on the light side. Get on the light side. On the light side. Next up's going to be our first full set of room puddles. After this tank buster, make sure you are away from the tank. And getting away from light, near dark. Away from light, near dark. Melee is not safe. Get back in. We'll have a little bit of downtime, and then we're going to be going into a raid wide, followed by the set of tethers. So, as this raid wide is coming down, go ahead and soft spread. Tethers are going out. Reminder, wait for Medusa Javelin before resolving tethers. Wait for Medusa Javelin before resolving tethers. Resolve tethers. We're going to have a tank buster here in a second. Make sure you're away from main tank. And we're going to have 2 raid wides coming up. Keep your party shield and healed up. Second raid wide will be soon after. Leaving the arena in just a second. Get to the center of the arena, pop your Eureka potions, and swap your Magia to defensive.
Well, I'm dropping chain.
We're going to be on the dark side. Dark side. Be in the light side. Last one's going to be on the dark side. Stay near the center. Stay near the center on the dark side. Dark side. Come on. Pop sprint. Get away from this proximity, and then we're going to be getting right back in for another Medusa Javelin, so get ready to dodge. Dodge Medusa Javelin. And then reorient away from main tank. There's going to be a tank buster. Make sure you're away from main tank. And kill the boss.
DE off. And then clear the floor. Clear the floor for any reses we need. We have a sack already called.
Saturn is sacking. Yeah.
That was really good. We didn't. I don't even think we saw. We didn't even see wyverns.
Wyverns was next.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Wyverns because verns.
Did we see the raid wide?
Yeah,
We didn't. No, the meteor did not come down before Wyverns.
Okay, so we meteor then wyverns.
All right. Once we head up these staircase, we're going to see 2 Strix. These are the last 2 trash pulls of the arsenal. We are not deathing these mobs. These mobs are being used for building gauge. With that being said, once everyone gets up here, do we have a first stun?
Yeah, it's me.
All right, Kate, where are you? Probably cutting.
Oh, Erlich has done it. Our boy has done it.
Do we have a second stun?
How about the
Alex
beta
will do
tank?
it.
Alright, yeah.
Who was doing it?
Alex.
Alex. Okay, so Kate is first stun. Alex is second stun. Do not stun these mobs unless you are Kate or Alex.
Additionally, do not death these mobs. I know we've had great death luck so far. Leave it. We want them to stay alive to keep building gauge and resources. I have stunned, what all in here have I stunned with, I think I've stunned the AoEs from Bibloses with, Holy. What else have I stunned with Holy? Just, like, timing it perfectly. A lot of the good things you do need to sleep instead. And yeah, it looks like everyone's here. Kate, you are good to pull whenever.
I'm not tanking.
Oh, you're not taking, you're just stunning? Oh,
I'm stunning, yeah.
Okay,
I don't
well,
trust people.
Alex can do it then.
What's that?
You can
Go
tank.
Pull
Your
them.
tank when
okay.
ready. Pull when ready.
Alright, pulling.
Right, Kate's a ninja.
So Kate's got first stun then?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have second stun.
Be mindful of the Strix in back. We want to back up and not attack it right away.
After Alucard killed me with that, I
Okay,
don't
back
trust
up.
them.
Wait. Wait. We're gonna give it till about 59:30. Letting people build up resources again, get new cards, etc. Alright, we're good to go. Kate again has first stun.
Alex is second.
Then once this is dead, please wait on the left side of the bridge for a refresh of shell. If you're going to AFK, please use /HUD layout.
How much are you gonna talk?
Not terribly much.
Okay.
I mean, I always talk a lot, let's be real. But,
I mean, yeah, it is you.
Anyway, placing down my markers real quick. So, I am going to quickly go through the important things about Ozma, and then touch on some of the little things you might have questions about. First and foremost are the things you have to make sure you do right, otherwise you die. Or possibly white people. First are black holes. Black holes happen every other transformation. For those, we need to get to our black hole buffers. There are the green swirly buttons. There's one on the platform, and then one on the platform off the platform to the right. Those are the ones assigned to your platform. You just get to them when called for. There's a rough priority there. Tanks, melee, black mages, and DE healers can prioritize the one on the platform. Everyone else prioritize the one off the platform to the right. But again, this is a rough priority. If you see yourself going to the wrong one for whatever reason, just commit, otherwise you'll get extracted if you try to double back. Just commit to it, you can always adjust for the next time. The next main mechanic to talk about are the meteors. Meteors happen in star form and in pyramid form, each time marking 2 players per platform. You get this big fuck-off purple AoE that follows you around, plus a little red triangle above your head to let you know it's you. You want to take those one person to the back left of the platform and one person to the black hole button off the platform to the right. These spots should be marked by your party leads with a 1 and a 2. If you see someone moving ahead of you with their meteor, just adjust to the other one. If you are ahead of the other person, commit to the one you're going to. We don't want people dancing around mid-platform and dropping them in the middle. So again, one goes back left, one goes to the right. A few seconds after they go out, they turn it into a pulsing proximity marker. When that goes out, you get back with the rest of your group, and then everybody picks up the adds and burns them down. It can be very heavy damage, especially if they're placed improperly. So if you hear us call overload, that's the call for them being placed improperly. That's a call for heavy mitigation. So shields, tank LBs, tanks should have it on their bars, and anything you can do to keep people alive, moving away from the proximities, etc. But yeah, then you pick up adds, you burn them down. It's nice and easy. So again, the meteors happen in star and pyramid form, 2 people per platform, one goes back left, one goes off the platform to the right. Next important thing to talk about are the acceleration bombs. Acceleration bombs happen in pyramid form, happening twice per pyramid form, each time marking 2 players. You get this little debuff icon on your debuff bar, which is next to your unable to ride mounts and unable to be resurrected symbols. I posted what it looks like in Arsenal chat. It's this little green and pink swirly thing. If you get that on your debuff bar, do nothing when that ticks down to 0. You want to be taking no actions, you don't want to be moving, you want your weapon sheath, don't be G-posing, don't be adjusting your camera, just stand there, weapon sheath, doing nothing. Otherwise, if you're acting when it ticks down to 0, you'll explode, dealing massive damage to everyone around you, plus a heavy damage down, which combined with other mechanics can very much be fatal. If you happen to get unlucky and get both an acceleration bomb and a meteor, you want to prioritize that meteor first and foremost. It is much heavier damage to the raid if it's placed improperly, and even if that Accel Bomb blows up on you, or you get clipped by the meteor trying to get back in, that is still better than killing your entire platform. So again, acceleration bombs are in pyramid form, going out twice, marking 2 players each time. Do nothing when it ticks down to 0. The last important thing to talk about happens in cube form. There are orbs that spawn in between each platform on the bridge, and rotate onto your platforms clockwise, so they'll come in from the right. Using this strat, we want the off tanks, that's why we assigned them ahead of time. We want our off tanks to step off the platform early on, and using heavy cooldowns and in defensive magia, pop those orbs one at a time. So the off tanks, after the explosion goes out for the transformation, we step off the platform to the right with heavy cooldowns, pop a single orb, wait to get healed back up, and then pop the next one. It's not too bad to do, but off tanks have to be ready, and again, do that off the platform away from the other people. Those are all the biggest things to talk about, but I'm going to touch on some of the little things that can trip you up. You heard me mention the black hole transformation. There are 3 other transformations, each with an associated movement. When it changes into cube form, we get close to it at the front of the platform. Star form, we get away from it at the back of the platform, and pyramid form, we get off the platform. There are also Ozma Shades, which will summon a clone of Ozma at the back of the platform, also doing a transformation. We do the same movements relative to that. It will be called out, so Cube goes to the back, Star to the front, Pyramid off the platform. All called, just listen to calls and you'll be fine. You heard us assign... What's up?
Sorry, no.
Yeah, you heard us assign bleed baiters earlier. That's because the auto attacks in pyramid form are a random bleed that hits someone at the back of platforms. We want someone baiting that on purpose. It is a stacking bleed. So if you are a healer doing it, you can just as soon as the stacks off yourself. Or if you're shielded, you won't take them at all. You just go out when we tell you to. You come back up with the rest of the party when we tell you to. It's nice and easy. We hold your hand through it. You just have to be ready for it. There are two different types of knockback here in the Ozma fight. The first one is Holy Knockback. It is a very short knockback emanating from Ozma during cube form. It's kind of laughably short at first, but later it gets paired with an Ozma Shade transformation, so a movement, plus with a stack marker. So make sure wherever you're going, you don't go all the way back, otherwise you'll be thrown off the edge. We have marked on platforms an ABC marker on like a little triangle at the back. And that is usually a good spot to stand if you have to go to the back of the platform with that Holy Knockback Ozma Shade. The other knockback is called Shooting Star. It happens in Star Phase and emanates from the black hole buffer on the center of the platform. You'll see little knockback arrows coming from it to let you know it's happening. But the main tricky thing there, you don't want to be directly on the button, because it can decide you're kind of at a weird angle and yeet you off into the void, instead of setting you to the front or back as you need to go. So those are all of Ozma's mechanics, the important stuff up front, then little things to be worried about in back. Does anyone have any questions about Ozma?
I'm not. Did you mention overload?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes. Overloads again, a call for heavy mitigation and getting away from those proximities. Tank LB also works, but as long as you're getting away and mitigating, you should be fine. Swapping to defensive in the mix also works.
Who were our two shadow callers? It was Tuki and
Mermenian, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can volunteer for one. Who wants to volunteer for the other?
I know we've got Lily here if she wants to. I don't know if she wants to or not.
Well, she's the healing Kate. I don't know how hard Kate's going though.
I have a couple of trays left because I didn't burn everything on AV because I wanted to save something for.
I mean, I have a couple of trays left.
Yeah.
I was also chaining and calling AV, so.
Yeah.
Lily, did you feel like shadow calling with someone? Or...
I can if needed, otherwise I can do dumb shit on Ozma.
We did have someone who wanted to, yes, and we already have Trans taking care of someone else.
Give me 1 second.
All right, so who wants Trance and who wants Lily?
I don't have a preference.
I'm not picky.
All right, Yuki, Tuki and Mormenian roll. Higher number gets Lily.
Slash random.
Slash random.
Right. I am also going to. Oh damn.
Woo!
All right.
All right.
I can't see my rolls.
Yeah, I'm with Morm. It should be under your, or it should be as like a system message. Tuki got a 976. Mormenian got a 340. So, Tuki, you will be going with Lily. Mormenian, you got me.
Okay.
Alright, Morm.
So.
I'll take support, or west or east. I mean, I'll take east.
Okay.
Yeah, where do you want support?
Support will go on B platform.
Ha! I called it.
Okay, so when we jump down, do not target Ozma, do not cut corners while making your way to your platforms. A platform would be fire and earth parties, B platform would be wind, lightning, and support parties, and C platform would be water and ice parties. You can go ahead and drop down, make your way there carefully. Positions have already been assigned. If the party leads can mark the people on their platforms with those positions I put in yell chat.
Just a little tidbit. This is pretty much comments at this point, but don't greed. Result mechanics is a lot more important than your DPS.
So, Mormenian, I'm gonna hop down to VA East. If you want to join me, Firael, can you yell pull time?
Yep. I
Thanks.
highly recommend everyone set their Magia ahead of time and turn Magia auto off, especially if you are an off tank who will be swapping it back and forth. Can we get ready checks from leads? Hopefully the last ready check we have to do for this run. Zappy zap zap. Sup, Toshi? Ice ready. Wind is ready. Fire is now ready. We're waiting on the two people who did not, who are not in the voice call anymore. Do I have to go yell at them to do ready checks? I might have to go yell at them to do ready checks. Oh, water is ready. Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like Earth is ready.
Earth is ready as well. That is all parties reporting ready. We're going to do a pull time of 47:15. 47:15. For this strat, we will have tanks on the left of the platforms and parties on the right of the platforms. This stays when we go up to the front of the platform as well. Tank stance check. Main tanks should have it on, no one else should. Food check. The extra vitality is very helpful here. 45 seconds. $30 seconds. $15 seconds. Pulling in 10, 9, 8, LBs, 6, 5, tanks establish, 3, 2, 1, parties establish. Main tanks are taking heavy autos in this phase. It's a good time for them to use Eureka Potions. Ranged and casters can pre-position to the back of the platforms. Everyone to the back. Once this goes off, we will reapproach as a group. Do not gap close. This is a good time for the party to use Eureka Potions. We're going to be getting knocked to the front. Get knocked to the front. And then resume stacking. This includes main tanks. Next is Black Hole 1, platform and to the right. Platform and to the right. Do not greed, it's not worth it. Main tanks are again taking heavy autos. Good time for them to use Eureka Potions. Return to Ozma. We're going to have a single movement Ozma Shade first. We are going back of the platform, to the back of the platform. Return to Ozma. The next is a double movement. Ozma Shade. We are going front of the platform, to the front of the platform, followed by to the back. Wait. To the back of the platform. Once this goes off, reapproach as a group. Do not gap close. Meteors out. Meteors back into the left. Or back into the right. Back into the right. Back into the right. Overload A. Wait for meteor damage, then get knocked to the front. Pick up ads, burn them down. Stay stacked. Most of A is down, but I think it's recoverable. Get knocked to the back. Knock to the back. Turn to Ozma. Stay stacked. Use your Eureka Potions if you got dead healers. Black hole 2. Platform into the right. Platform into the right. Main tanks again, taking heavy autos. Return to Ozma. Ozma Shade. We are going back of the platform to the back of the platform. This will be followed by to the front of the platform. Wait for the explosion to the front of the platform. Off tanks, go pop your orbs off the platform to the right. Holy knockback going out. Looks like most of C is down as well. Good portion. We got some downtime. Ozma Shade. This would be with a stack marker and a holy knockback. We are going back of the platform, not all the way back. Return to Ozma. Black hole 3, platform into the right, platform into the right. Main tank's taking heavy autos, return to Ozma. Ozma Shade. We are going front of the platform, to the front of the platform. This will be followed by off the platform. Wait. Off the platform. Once this goes out, Bleed Baiters out. Bleed Baiters to the back. Alex, I think that's you now.
Okay.
Acceleration bombs are out. Check your debuff bar. Meteors, back into the right. Back into the right. Everyone up for meteor damage. Pick up ads, burn them down. I think A might need some help. Bleed Baiters back out. Ozma Shade. We are going back of the platforms. Excel bombs are out. Check your debuff bar. Return to Ozma. Bleed Baiters stay out. Black hole 4, platform into the right, platform into the right. Main tank's taking heavy autos, return to Ozma. Ozma Shade. We are going front of the platform first, followed by back. Wait. Get to the back of the platform. Once this goes off, return as a group. Do not gap close. Return as a group. Black holes are out, meteors, back into the right, back into the right. Wait for meteor damage, then get knocked to the front. Pick up ads, burn them down. Resume stacking, including main tanks. Use Eureka Potions if you have lots of people down. Osmashade. Getting knocked either front or back. Getting knocked to the back. Knocked to the back. Wait, and then reapproach as a group. Get back as a group. Do not gap close.
Tornado just went off.
Yep.
Most of B is up. Lily's LB3.
Black hole. Platform to the right. All of A is dead. This is an extraction.
Yeah. That ad is still up. It's just not being killed.
Yeah, we had a overload on A, then an Excel bomb on A, orbs get blown up on B, then tornado. That is not recoverable.
No. Tornado went off twice on B.
Yeah.
I tried to DPS A, I'm sorry.
It's okay. What happens?
A was fine. A got DPS down, but B also
Yeah, I was running.
lost most of their people. Yeah, a lot of remembrance didn't proc, but still, that was some of those important mechanics. You know, they just wipe a group if they wipe a group or snowball things out of control. So it was a good learning experience, if nothing else. This is the Sunday run's always listed as a frag plus, so we're more cared about getting people some experience and practice than we are about clears proper. We are glad everyone came along, and I know there's been a lot of like new interest, so we have a lot more people who we've gotten used to having like all vets on runs because we only get like